Morning. Just me this morning. We're still on our little campsite. We decided we're not going to move again today. We just love it here. It's lovely, like having a base and dotting about, and it's great not having to move the van. But anyway, Steve's gone back to my brother's to pick up some parcels that have come, so that's rid of him for the next 3.5, 4 hours. Zach's down there munching on his breakfast. He's got beans and sausage on toast for breakfast. So while he's gone out the way, I'm getting some jobs done that really need doing. You know, them jobs, kitchen-y type jobs, cleaning jobs. But when you're in such a small space, it's really quite difficult when there's all of you here, because there's not enough room to take things, move things, put things, you know. Anyway, first job is this. Don't know what's in here. Kind of got a bit lost. So first thing I'm going to do is wash the pots. So I've got the worktop to use. I've just got Zach's breakfast pots because he's only just got out of bed, and it's, hang on, consult the watch, 11:45.
I didn't just get out, I've been up like 20 minutes.
You have been up about 20 minutes. So right, wash Zach's breakfast pots. So I've got the worktop, and then it's empty fridge. I'm going to have all the racks out, bleach it all, give it a right good do. I'm sure there's probably something in there that shouldn't be in there, and just basically go through what we've got, because we've got that many drinks and things in there, you kind of lose track. Then you buy more and you think, oh yeah, I've still got some of them, and it's, yeah, gets a bit on top of you. So right, wash pots, empty fridge. Right, fridge empty. It's unbelievable how much stuff you've actually got when you empty it.
And we never eat any of it.
Well, it's more like there's all them saucers, and then there's all them cartons of drinks and bottles of flavoured water and stuff. The only little tiny bit of food is there. So it's like...
Most of it's in the freezer, isn't it?
Yeah, the freezer's full. The freezer's the next job, because it's rammed with about 4 inch thick of ice on the back. So that's the next job. But all this is out now, and actually there was only one thing that was out of date, and it was a yoghurt, and it was only out of date by 2 days, so I'm going to have that for my dinner. Right. It's not too bad, to be fair. It's more the door pockets just want popping off, giving a scrub, you know, where things spill in bottles. Quick wipe out at the back. To be fair, there's no ice. It's working tickety-boo at the minute. A little bit of ice there is there in that back corner, but that's it. And I did actually scrub this blue box the other day, so I know that's nice and clean. So right, bit of cleaning to do, and then rearrange everything. It's not as quite as big a job as what I thought, to be fair, so I'm quite happy with that. But just show you one job that I want to do when I've done this. Whether I'll have to wait for Steve to come back, I don't know, but these have been bugging me, and I think they just pop out. But these air vents, this is one in the shower. I mean, they're not too bad, but there's also one up there above where the pillows are.
Very dusty.
And they're not too bad, they're just a bit dusty, and they're just sort of picking up, like, you know, bits of leaves and things from when we've been parked under trees, and little bits of cobwebs and stuff. And I'm always a bit conscious about when there's like a bit of a gust of wind, that it's going to blow it onto us. A strange person just walking down the side of the van. I think he's a walker that's come for water from the tap, which is fair enough. So that's like a job that I've been wanting to do for quite some time, and it's like, now I've seen somebody else do this, and hers popped off quite easily, but mine don't look as easy. So we'll see. But right, I'm going to get my spray out and a bowl of warm water, give the fridge a quick clean. That should be that. Fridge done. Looking much better, much more organised. I know exactly what I've got now. All my saucers. Put myself a treat in because I've been good today. I think I deserve that, or I will do after I've finished today. Right, fridge done. The freezer. I think that's been working immensely overdrive. So I'm just going to see if I can get some of that ice off the back. If only just this bit here, because it actually comes out about 4 inches to this mountain here. And obviously in a small freezer you lose a lot of space, and although I take things out of things, these want to come out of the boxes and go into bags because I didn't put the shopping away last time. Mentioning no names. Things just fit. They fit better in bags because you've not got the space that you need for the boxes. I didn't actually realise we've got 4 full fillets in the freezer for Boo, plus one that I've just frozen. They're quite big fillets as well, so don't need to buy any of that for a while. I thought we'd only got one, which was in the door, but the rest were buried. So it's a good thing I've done this, really, because then you can see just exactly what you've got. You don't realise, do you? Things get, like I said before, pushed to the back and new stuff put on top, and you kind of, stuff gets left. So I'm quite happy I'm doing this. I could put some more ice pops in for Zach, because he likes them. What we got? Some Tango Blue Raspberry and some cola ones, so we'll put some more flavours in for him. Couple of things, I didn't even realise we've got any sausage in the freezer, so I can make use of them for tea. We've got a few burgers I didn't realise we'd still got. Some green beans left, I could have used them yesterday for tea. I didn't realise. Anyway, now I know what I've got, so I'm going to try and hack this ice off, see how we get on. Right, everything in order now. I do like these freezer bags. You just decant stuff, especially like us, when you've got a small area. You can see exactly what you've got without having to go, oh, what's that bag? What's in there? How much is in there? You can just see everything really, really easily. He's got his lamb meat. I've not touched that because it's unopened. But I've also found, it's amazing what you find, some pork steaks in the freezer. So they're going to come out. Hopefully they will defrost in time for tea. But at the minute it is absolutely chucking it down outside. So I think it's perfect day for doing what I'm doing, because you can't go out anywhere. I've just had to run out about 15 minutes ago because all the chairs were out. So I've had to run out, unlock the boot, fold all the chairs up, chuck them away, come back in, and then it slowed down again. But to be fair, we've had a really, really good week of weather. It's only rained like the one day I did my washing, so I can't really grumble. We've had about 40 minutes of rain now, so anyway, I'm going to get all these put back in the freezer. I did actually manage to, oops, come out. I did manage to get all that huge lump of ice out there and quite a lot off the back, and I didn't actually realise it was about 1 inch thick on the back, so it's given us quite a lot of room again. That should be in there. That's Boo's salmon. That tends to go in there. So it's given us a lot more room, so it's a good job done. So I'm going to get everything put back away because I don't like it. Although it's raining, it's really muggy. So I'm going to start getting stuff put back in the freezer so it doesn't start defrosting, because we don't want that. Right, everything's back in, and I've left these in the boxes because my pen's not working to write on the freezer bags. So obviously 2 a chicken, 2 a steak. Zach doesn't like steak, he only likes chicken. We prefer the steak, and knowing me, I'll end up cooking the wrong ones. So anyway, you can see how much more room I've actually got in there from decanting everything and taking all the ice out. There's actually about 3 inches of room in the top now, whereas before it was ram-packed. But you can open the door and you can go, yeah, I've got chips, I've got chicken nuggets, which to be fair he's not had for weeks. I've got veg, I've got, you know, and you can just, you know exactly what it is without having to pull all the bags out and go, oh, what's that, have we got this? It's just dead easy. I just find it makes life a lot simpler to do it that way for me, rather than, I mean, I have a lot of these, the freezer bag clips. I have a lot of them, and that's what I used to use, but that's all right. But you're bunching your bags up, which takes up more room, and then the clips, I find, tend to snag other bags, and you're still having to take things out to figure out what they are. So I don't tend to use them anymore, but they'll always come in handy for something, like crisps and stuff like that, if you buy share bags and you save some. Oh. Noisy devils. The noisy neighbours are back, the feathered ones. Right outside the van again. I don't know if you heard that. Squawk, squawk, squawk. And again. Where are they? Yeah, they're behind the van. I can't see them from here. They're behind us. Right, so I'm just going to get my worktop cleared off. So that's a bonus. I found them pork steaks for tea. I made sure I bought these bags the other day from Aldi because I knew I'd run out. I always buy 2 sizes, the medium and the small. And I always get the zip seal because I don't like the tie ones. The zip seal just for me are a lot easier. Right, that's that job done, and now it's eeny meeny as to which I do next. I think I'll do the floors next, but Steve has just messaged to say he's got there, so that's not done too bad. What time is it? Took him a good length of time, to be fair, but it's Saturday, it's school holidays, so roads are going to be busy. Gives me more time. Right, on to the next job. Another job, one I've forgotten about actually, that's quite desperate for doing. And it can't be helped getting in this sort of a state, and I'm sure everybody will relate to me, especially when you're in a motorhome and you've got that smaller area between your oven and your extractor hood, is this. It's a bit, and every time I clean the cooker I always wipe it down, but what I do struggle with, if anybody's got any tips for me, is getting in there. It's about 3/4 of an inch gap, so you can just sort of finger in a bit's width, but it goes back about 4 or 5 inches back into there, and it's trying to get, because obviously you need like elbow grease to remove grease, and you can't, because you can only just get your fingertips in there. So if anybody's got a really good idea to help me out with cleaning in there, I'd be really appreciative of that, because it does my head in, because I can't get it as clean as I want to get it, if that makes sense. And also I need to do something else about this shelf, because you're getting, not only are you getting the fat spit on there, we're getting bits up here, and I know I can put bits and bobs away that go in the cupboard, but I like to keep my juices and things up here, and it's like, well, what can you actually get? Can you get like a little, I don't know, something to go across there, like a little perspex, I don't know, open to suggestions. Any suggestions you've got, just put them forward to me, please. It's things like that, just, they get to me, because you can't keep them clean, and it does me head in, because obviously you've got to cook and you've got to clean, but it's, yeah, it's one of them things, and it's a bit of a pain. It's a bit of a silly design. You would think they'd have like a little, maybe like a little pull down, like a little opening, you know, a door is what I'm trying to say. You know, just even a see-through one, just so you can still have things up there, but it keeps everything clean. I don't know. Another bit of a bad design in a motorhome / caravan. Don't know. Anyway, that's my next job, because I've just remembered and it's annoying, so I'm going to empty that now. Right, this is the stuff I use, elbow grease. I tell you what, it's blooming good stuff, and it's not that expensive. That's what I use for grease removing. So just use a bit of kitchen towel, wipe it all the way along, leave it for a minute, and it literally just, look at that, it just wipes the grease off. It's absolutely brilliant. You don't have to spend a lot of money, but you see, I've got the issue of not being able to get in there, so I can do the front of it, which is, yeah, that's fine, but I know myself, I can still see that grease in there, and it infuriates me because I can't get to it. Anyway, I'll stop ranting now about that. Right, I'm just going to finish that bit. That's all the stuff I've got out of there, because this is, I've got bags and boxes for these, so it's just lazy chucking them in on that little shelf. So I'm going to get all this put away, and new iPhone cable there, that don't want to be in there, don't want grease spitting on it, and I'm going to get all that wiped clean, and that's another job ticked. That's it, job done. Absolutely clean as a whistle. That stuff really is, it's marvellous, this stuff. It's like, you just get it from cheap shops like Home Bargains, or it's about £1.50, something like that, and it lasts forever. But with such as this, you just put it on with a piece of kitchen towel, give it 30 seconds to a minute, use a antibacterial wipe, just wipe it off, and the wipe is literally, you can just see it, it's yellow, which I know sounds gross, but everybody's house is the same. So it's really easy to use, and it don't take long. And I've done all the shelf and everything as well, put the 2 little pots back, I've given them a bit of a thing. That was given to me by a friend many years ago who's passed away now, so that's actually stuck there so it doesn't come off. So, and then I've got my couple of vouchers there which I've put back because they're all right behind the plant. There are a couple of my National Trust vouchers that I got. I think I've got 3 to use. But right, anyway, Another job finished. Right, I've enlisted my cameraman for this. And do you know what he said to me? I said, look, can you see now why I've got nowhere to put the camera to see what I'm doing? And he went, what was your response? You can see the camera wobbling with him giggling, holding it. He says, why don't you put it in your big mouth? I said, yes, I have a knife in my hand, child. Behave. Right, it's this. And I don't know. I'm scared of... Oh, that's it. I don't want to cause any, obviously, any damage to the... That's it. Aha! There we go. Ooh, look at that. Now you can see why I wanted to get it off. That's disgusting.
Yeah.
Right, if you put the camera up there, look, all that wants cleaning all around there. Get all them manky bits out, and I'll be pleased with that because it's been bugging me. You know how you have a shower and, like, obviously women rinsing your hair, or not men with long hair, you look up as you're rinsing it, and every time I look up I see it and I think, ugh, I need to do it. Hot water and fairy liquid. Right, I'm just going to give this a good wipe round. I've actually been up here with the flash on a sponge, flash kitchen, and just giving it a good scrub. Ugh. Ugh. Gross. But that looks way much better. As you can see, way much cleaner. Look at that. Just soaked it in a bit of hot water, really hot water though, very like almost can't touch hot water. Let it soak for 5 minutes, then put a bit of Mr. Muscle Kitchen on it, give it a good scrub. I could have done with a brush, to be fair, but it's come up really well from soaking, so I'm pleased with that. So we're going to just see if, let me just swap hands a minute because I've got everything in the wrong hand. I can just pop that. Should she says, that's it. Look how much different that looks now. I'm happy with that, really happy with that. Right, oh, falling over stuff. The one to do in the bedroom now, so I'm going to pop that off, give that the same clean, hopefully have the same results. Ugh, look at that one's even worse. That's disgusting.
Is that the bedroom one?
Yeah, that's the bedroom one. That is just gross. Right, I'm going to empty that outside because it's full of leaves and cobwebs and ew. Yeah. And give that a scrub. Then I'll be getting to happy point. Alright. Oh, sorry for the close up, but this one's a little more awkward to get to. It's disgusting. I've actually got a sheet down underneath me to stop bits falling on the bed. Ugh. Dead easy to do. I didn't realise they popped off quite so easily. But I did ask Steve about it the other day and he says, yeah, just flat bladed screwdriver or a knife that's not very sharp. Obviously you don't want to mark your ceilings. That's better. But it's a bit awkward to get to this one. Trying to hold the camera with one hand, show you what I'm doing and swap things round. Right, get off. Get off. There we go. Right. Alexa, shut up. That's it. What a difference. That's it. Back in. Look at that. I'm well impressed with that. That's it. It's sad, isn't it, when you get happy about cleaning air vents? Must be when you get to a certain age. Oh dear. Right, the next most important job is putting the kettle on, I think. I haven't had a cup of coffee yet for, about 3 hours since I had a brew. The Wanderer returns.
The main man is back, so do not worry now.
Don't put that down because the floor's still wet.
Oh, it don't matter.
No, it does matter.
Doesn't it matter?
Oh man. Do you know what?
We've got good news.
Yes.
We've finally got in here some stickers.
Yay! They have arrived.
Yep, so we've got stickers.
We can catch up on back orders now. I do apologise to Beat as well. Yours is one that has been on back order for God knows how long. So we will get that posted out to you. The envelope's all done, stamped and ready.
And this is what I went for, this parcel. But what's in here? We'll tell you in a minute when we get the table back up. Zaki, should we have a look in this parcel and tell everybody what we've got? Unless Catherine's already told them what I've been
I haven't said a word.
It's something for you and for us. It's for us all.
Yeah.
It's something that we can all use. And it's something, well, it's to help with everything.
It is to help with everything, but it's more so for Zach, really.
Me? Zach can have it when I'm bored with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's...
If you can get into it.
If we can get into it. I know the suspense is killing everybody. They've probably fast-forwarded it by now to see what it was.
Come on, man, get in the box.
Well, they've taped the top up, like all that tape, and then the bottom's got that bit on, so maybe we should have done a different bottom, but...
Yeah, that would have made more sense.
It's probably unlucky, but yeah. We often, when we're out... Often when we're out filming with the GoPro,
Thank you.
we I was wondering about a bag, but no. We show you things with the GoPro and we go, I don't know if you can pick that up over there because it's normally miles away, isn't it, Zach? So what have we got?
Show them.
We've got one of them.
They don't know what that is.
And we bought you probably guessed it by now, a camera, and there it is. It's a DSLR camera. It's only a second-hand one.
Oh, it's a filter.
Second-hand camera.
It's a high-quality filter.
We've got a load of leads in there for it. So this came the other day. Well, yesterday. I think it was. So I thought I'd go and fetch it. Now we've gone for it's a Nikon D3300. We didn't go for something too expensive. We want something that took good pictures.
And you can learn from it.
And then we can learn from it. Obviously you can change the lens to a bigger lens, but yeah. So I thought we'd go and get it and have a look at, make sure it's all working for a start,
Well, yeah.
I'll just switch it on.
Does it not come with a book?
You don't have books for stuff like this.
You do. You have books for everything.
Before taking photos, rotate the zoom ring to extend the lens. Oh, very nice. So me and Zach are going to play with this and try and figure out how to use it and what we've got to do. Obviously we must have to put a SIM card in it and everything. So hopefully we're going to be able to take a lot better pictures. Zach takes a lot of pictures when we go out, don't you?
So this is the zoom filter, the 52mm one.
Right. Zach takes pictures with his phone, but your phone's limited, isn't it? And we always say, oh, I get a great picture there, but phones are limited. So we seen one of these on eBay and I said I'm going to give them a right cheeky bid, and they accepted it, didn't they? I was like, oh, I can't believe it, how much we got it for. So yeah, I'm going to try this out. It's probably going to rain now.
Yeah.
You've been singing at all?
You can't blame me. I was cleaning when it started raining.
Yeah, it's been chucking it down here. Chucking it down. So I've just had about 3.5 hour round trip, haven't I?
Yeah.
Luckily enough.
Very peaceful, I can tell you.
Has it been peaceful? Yeah, so it's come with the bag, instructions, some bits and pieces in here. It's like the lens for cleaning it, and don't know what that bit is.
No.
I know what that bit is. That bit was on there, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, you pulled off.
Yeah, we'll have a look at this and give this a go. Just had a quick dot outside with camera, but we shall get out with it. But probably be before you see any photos on here, it might probably be the next video. Or
Yeah,
the video
let's
after
just
that.
play about to figure out how to work it.
Well, there's nothing around where we are at the minute to take pictures of. We've got to go into books, haven't we, to chemists to pick up prescriptions. So it's all a bit boring stuff, really.
Yeah.
But there is a place over there called Dovedale, isn't there?
Yes.
So I think there's a cave there.
There is a cave. There's a few caves there, I believe.
So I think we'll head out there tomorrow and take the camera out and see if we can get some good pictures then of it.
Yeah.
Obviously it's only got a small lens on it, so you can't zoom in too far, but yeah, quite happy with it. Very, very happy with it. It looks like new, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's in really good condition.
I think what the guys done. Well, I presume, it come from Isle of Man, by the way. That.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. When they put pictures on eBay, it looked really rough in the pictures, didn't it?
I didn't look, to be honest.
I don't know what he took the pictures with, but it looked not the best pictures, should we say.
It depends on what lighting's like and everything, doesn't it? To, you know.
And it was the cheapest one on eBay, and then I went down about 30 quid on what he got it for, and he accepted it. I was like, oh cool, and it's come, and I'm like, actually, it's in nicer condition than it looked on there.
It's definitely worth the money.
Oh,
definitely.
Yeah, so we shall have a play with that, won't we, Boo? Make room for my feet. Let's come back and you're taking off my chair up. What's that all about? But you'd like to go down that Dovedale for exploring that.
I don't think his little legs would make it.
Well, it's only just there.
Yeah, I know it is. It's further than it looks, you know.
It's not.
It is for his little leggies.
Yeah, well, his trouble is he runs backwards and forwards and don't realise he has to save energy
I know.
for the return journey. Do you, mate? Yeah, we need to get you some motorised legs. What, go on there and assist you. What do you reckon? How lucky am I? Formula 1 qualifying has just started, hasn't it, as well? Just got the telly out in time for literally 30 seconds it started. I thought it was on at 2 o'clock today, but it's 3 o'clock. I think there must have been a bit of a delay somewhere.
Probably due to the weather, I would think, by the looks of it.
But you're probably wondering as well how long we're stopping here. We were supposed to... Oh, it was one of those guinea fowl. Magpie just swooped down it and it flew into the wall.
I've been cackling again this morning.
We're supposed to be leaving today, but we decided to stay a bit longer, haven't we? So Catherine's going to pop 2 boots while I watch this because she's not that interested.
I don't mind watching it, but
it's only qualifying though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not the actual
race. The important bit's the race for me. So yeah, I'll call and see them and pay for another couple of nights, eh?
Yeah, why not? Yeah, I've got cash, yeah.
Yeah, why not? Quiet enough here.
Yeah.
We ain't going to get anything else for 8 quid a night.
Oh, we're not.
Well, we can park both vehicles safely.
That's it.
Oh, that's tea all done.
It's been quite a productive day, really.
Well, it's gone a little grey out there, to be honest, so we're going to go for a little walk down that deep dale, but I think we'll save it for tomorrow.
We'll leave it till tomorrow.
If it's going to be nice tomorrow. We need to be out early because Formula 1's on in the afternoon.
Don't swear at me.
Yes. We need to be out for 10.
Even Zach looks startled.
What?
Dad said early.
We're going to go down Deepdale tomorrow. It's just there.
Where them rocky bits are, yeah.
Them rocks are. We're going to walk down there. There's a cave and all sorts down there by the looks of it.
Yeah.
From what I can see from the pictures.
Take the camera and mess about with that.
Let's go and take the camera, see if we can get some good snaps while we're down there. Won't we?
Yeah.
And we'd like to thank the ladies down there for giving us a little bit of money, won't we?
Very kind of you.
Sarah and Syra.
That's
thank
it.
you very much for giving us a little bit of money.
Yeah,
It's very much appreciated.
It's very kind of you.
And thank you to... Is it Helen who came last night?
Yes.
Helen who came last night and
Yes.
brought Zach some sweets and us some
Oatcakes.
oatcakes.
Very
So
nice.
thank you for coming in and saying hello. We have got stickers back in stock now.
We have, yes, they came today.
Well, yeah. No, they came
No,
yesterday.
they came yesterday.
Well, I
but
picked them up
They
today.
came here today.
Yeah, I picked them up today. So, yeah, I've had a little play with camera, nothing much really. Tried to take a couple of sheet, but obviously the lens is more for closer up stuff. May have to look at investing in a lens eventually. that'll
I could see it being a money pit.
zoom. Well, everything's a money pit, isn't it? It's not just cameras that are a money pit. Everything's a money pit in this day and age.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're going to be watching a bit of YouTube tonight, Saturday night, isn't it? So this is our Saturday night, so you know how far, because some people don't quite know how far in front we are behind.
Although
we
the
are.
Olympics has just started.
Yes, so there could be something on the Olympics to watch rather than YouTube. We shall
Make
see.
a change.
Well, we will. Boo's not bothered either way.
No. He's had his salmon, he's happy.
Treat us to a bottle of wine, so we're going to have a bottle of wine. Or I've got itchy nose.
Oh God, here we go. If it's not yawning, it's itchy nose.
No, I'm not been yawning.
Oh, and just for everybody who has said about Steve with his being tiredness and everything, I have been into Boots today and had a good chat to the lady that was in there.
And what the lady in Boots said was, you need to do more for your other half.
Yeah.
You're not doing enough, so he's tiring himself out doing all the jobs.
He's just wearing himself out.
Yes, because I'm constantly cleaning, cooking, video editing, videoing, emailing.
Everything. I don't do anything.
I think it's everything, really. It's everything.
Anyway, shush now. So, yeah, so she's put us on a recommended thing for you, hasn't it? It's a general B vitamin, I believe, from what I can remember. And she said it's basically the best one for tiredness and fatigue.
I do actually feel quite energised at the minute as well.
But they're only tiny little things.
I did feel tired earlier, again.
Yeah, tiny little things. You take one a day with some water.
One a day with 3 energy drinks. Should sort me out. 3 times a day.
Yeah.
That would, wouldn't it, as well? Well,
You'd be buzzing off that.
It would be, yeah.
And no, he doesn't do that at all.
You'd be in hospital in 3 days.
Yes.
Yes, he would, Zach, yes. So, yeah, we're just going to settle down, watch a bit of TV. Might sit outside if the sun comes out later.
It's a huge black cloud going over at the minute.
It's looking a bit dark out there. So, yeah, I want to thank you all for watching as always. And we'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, see you tomorrow.